today I want to specifically talk about habits and the gravity of bad habits that keeps us grounded. Aideen and I are just back from a walk. We went for a walk on the cliffs above Kilkee in County Clare on Ireland's Wild Atlantic Way, and wild it was. Fantastic, fantastically so. But on the way back anyway, Aideen decided that she wanted to play the lottery, and so we pulled into the local convenience store and she bought her lotto ticket. And it got me thinking about the lottery. It got me thinking about people who win big. And a statistic I heard years ago that more than 70% of people who win big in lotteries globally go broke within a few years. More than 70% who win big go broke. And the question is, why is that? I remember also hearing years ago that somebody say that if you win €1 million or dollars or pounds in the lottery, well then you'd better become a millionaire quickly or you'll lose it all. That didn't make any sense to me. If you win €1 million, pounds or dollars in the lottery, you better become a millionaire quickly or you're going to lose it all. That didn't make sense, because surely if you won $1 million, euro or pounds, well then you're a millionaire. But no, a millionaire is how you think. Becoming a millionaire is about how you think. And therefore, if you win €1 million or $1 million or £1 million, why would 70% of people who win big lose it all? And that's because they haven't become millionaire in their thinking. They think money is there to be used and squandered. And that comes back to their habits around money. I decided to check out how much power and energy and for how long it takes for a space rocket to break free of Earth's gravity. And it turns out that for a rocket to break free of Earth's gravity and get into the relative comfort and peacefulness of space, well, it must achieve a speed of 40,000 kilometers per hour and do so for a sustained period of 8.5 minutes. 40,000 kilometers per hour to break free of Earth's gravity, and must do so for 8.5 minutes, otherwise it won't make it. So I began to think to myself, well, will 39,000 kilometers per hour do it? No, it won't. It's not enough. Will 7 minutes get it out of Earth's gravity? No, it won't. It's not enough. So what's that got to do with you and I and our habits, the poorer habits that don't serve us very well? Well, what it really means is it's going to take some effort. And it's going to take some effort for a sustained period of time. You may have heard it said that it takes 21 days to form a new habit. Well, that's not exactly true. It can take 21 days to form a new habit, but invariably it takes a lot longer. In fact, oftentimes it can take up to a year of sustained effort for an individual to change a habit that isn't serving them well. And so the question I want to pose for you today, please, is ask yourself, what habits are you living with? They are subconscious, remember that. What habits are you living with today that aren't serving your highest end? They could be relationship habits, they could be finance habits, they could be work-related habits, they could be eating habits, exercise habits, drinking habits, no idea. Many different forms of habits out there that are not serving your highest end, or indeed my highest end. And I want you and I to ask ourselves, what are those habits that aren't currently serving our highest ends? Identify them and then make a decision to break free from the gravity of them. And so what's it going to take for you and I to break free of the gravity of any bad habits that we've developed over the years? 3 things, my friend. It's firstly going to require a decision. We've got to decide what habit we want to change, and then what does the new habit look like? Secondly, no more than the rocket, it's going to take momentum. We've got to build up some speed. We've got to build up some success around changing this habit. And then thirdly, it's going to take time. It's going to take sustained momentum over a period of time in a very focused direction to break free of the gravity of any bad habit that we're experiencing. But I suspect you already know that, because I suspect, like me, you over the years have probably broken free of the gravity of bad habits in the past. And if you've done it once, you can do it again. And so, my friend, I'd ask you to consider in this next week, please, if you could break free of the gravity of one habit that's holding you back, what would your life look like? In 60 or 90 days, what would your life look like if you changed that habit that's holding you back, has been holding you back perhaps for years at this stage? It's there to be changed. You know it's there to be changed. You know it can be changed. But it's going to require a decision. It's going to require momentum. And it's going to require effort over a sustained period. Question is, are you willing to do that? You might have been living with this habit for years. In the next 60 or 90 days, you know, because you've done it before in some shape or form, you know it's possible to break free of the gravity of it. I wish you well. And thank you for joining me for this week's Coffee with Colm. If you've enjoyed it and you think somebody else would benefit, please pass the link on. If it's your first time here and you'd like more, go to the homepage, ColmO'BrienMotivation.com, leave me your details, and we'll send you a link like this on a weekly basis. If you'd like to leave me a comment, go to the bottom of the blog and do so. Most importantly, please consider what's been shared here today and apply it into your thinking for the next week. And then, as importantly, please come back next week and we'll share another coffee together. And I'll share another snippet from the book, Feeding Johnny, How to Build a Business Despite the Roadblocks, in the hopes that by me sharing it, it'll be of service to you. In the meantime, get some good R&R, get some good coffee, get organised for the week ahead, and please come back this time next week. Take care. Delicious. I love good coffee. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.